Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Let me switch this up into the PA system. Alright, I hope you guys can hear me now. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Interschool Cyber Challenge. I'm your caster here, VictorKaxX. Joining me here is SogeKing.
Hello.
And we're going to be going into the semi-final match, first one of the day, which is going to be between Rozhok's Loot Goblins and LCP Party. So we're going to go ahead and hit the start. And let's get into the game straight away.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
It's fine. Just leave it.
That's right.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
fine.
Okay. So the first map here is going to be Eichenwald. Rozhok Loot Goblins are going to be playing on the defense first. LCP is going to be playing on the offense. So Eichenwald, hybrid control point map, meaning you have to capture the payload first and then escort it all the way to the defense point. Oh wait,
Is that the case?
wait.
Do they actually defend first?
Let me check. I think I may have mixed it up a bit. First map. Oh, okay. Supposed to be
Okay. Yeah,
LCP.
we're just back to
then.
lobby
Yeah,
then.
back to lobby first.
And
Swap all. There we go. And change the name. Secret party.
and back into the lobby we go.
Yep, back into it. Okay. Sorry for the mild interruption.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
Back into Eichenwald. Let me go ahead and switch the names on the overlay. Alt tab. There we go. Alright, so LCP will be defending first, and Rozhok will be attacking first on this hybrid control point map. So, SogeKing, any expectations coming into this match today?
Well, obviously, Rozhok Loot Goblins doing very well, undefeated in the Swiss stage. Looking very, very strong, very good team. Of course, having 4 members from Fire Dragoons roster in their team means that they are definitely a force to be reckoned with. However, LCP definitely not to be overlooked as, of course, they went 1-1 in the group stage, meaning that they definitely have the ability to take those wins off good teams. So we need to see how it's going to go here. But if I had to make a prediction, if I had to put my money on it, Rozhok would take the win.
Alright. Let's see how it plays out then. Got about 30 more seconds for them to set up the defenses before we get into the actual match.
Very much for waiting around.
So, can't really be specific with the picks here, but looks to be
Running the
fairly-
exact
yeah,
same
fairly-
things they've been running
more or less the same thing. Yeah, exactly.
the entire tournament.
Oh, if the lineup works, you know, there's no reason
Yep.
to change out of it. Okay, here we go.
Attackers.
Round 1 is a go.
Defend objective A.
Frangi on the McCree is going to spot them coming out of the arches, but with no one guarding there, they're just going to let them go into the point, just allow them to dive in and hopefully try to focus anyone who goes into the place there. Pepsi Cola trying to get a kill there onto Vivi trying to get a kill there to Pepsi Cola. Finally gets a hit. The pistol whip. Now she's going to go after the Zenyatta of KYKY, gets a kill there. Drewbies getting the shot. Bomb Pow takes out ZK though, but then it looks like Rozhok is able to take the control points. Looks like a very easy capture for them.
Clean wipe there coming out from Rozhok, only losing CK in that fight there. Taking it 6-1. Very dominating performance out of them.
They want to get this done and over with as quickly as they can, I guess. So Vivi going to be scouting out ahead, trying to see if she can get a pick up. She doesn't have the pulse bomb yet, but she's going to go ahead and try to do some harassment here. Oh, Zenyatta down to about half health. Vivi going in one more time for the KYKY. Shields is down for KYKY, but now the recall is going to be used here by Tracer, and she's going to have to back off there with the Diva coming in and enforce that. Well, Flame Shot is going to do a couple shurikens, get a nice kill there on the KB. Now goes after McCree. Goes in for the Dragon Blade. Unfortunately, gets taken out there by Zhao Wai. So no Dragon Blade combo here, unfortunately, for the Genji. But the payload is still on its way. Zhao Wai and Bomb Pow are going to be right on the ground here, trying to defend the payload. They know that they have an advantage here. Hakulo Going to be using the Tesla cannon to try to put some damage there onto the D.Va, and the Winston now is going to be jumping in after the Soldier 76 with KB, who just rejoined the fight here. He's desperately trying to get away there through the safety of the tanks, but Hakulo still goes in for the kill there. Oh, the Graviton Surge coming out. It's going to suck them all into place there. They can't get out, but the Primal Rage is going to try to do some crowd control here. But Hakulo is still going to jump in. He sees the McCree, but Frankie takes the kill onto that Winston. Frankie still not quite hitting the mark onto Vivi. I mean, Vivi's character model is so small, it's quite difficult for McCree to hit it unless she stays still on the payload like that.
Need healing.
Alright, KB still trying to duel here against Flameshot, but it gets taken out from behind by Hakulo and also from TK. So the payload already on its way to the doorway. Both the tanks trying to stay inside that position there to prevent the payload from reaching the gate. Flameshot, the dash in, trying to go after the back line behind Zhao Wei. And the Ana fighting against the Genji there, but it looks like the payload is finally reached its point.
KB switching off onto that Pharah, hoping to get something done here. Icon Wall is a Pharah map, but this might be too little too late, as the best stage for Pharah is already over, as VV is going to get picked on Jafrangi.
It's going to be really hard, especially when they have the Winston going in front and center. Oh, Vexity getting the kill onto KB there. So now the Pharah is down. Bom Bom Pow is going to unleash his Primal Rage as his health dips below 100. But he's going to get sleep darted in the middle of the payload there. But he's still able to get right back up after being hit. Now his health is low. He's going to try to get inside the barrier shield to try to stay alive as Vivi going in there. Oh, the Graviton Surge putting them all in place, but she doesn't have the pulse bomb, so it's not going to be a combination here, unfortunately. Flameshot is going to do a nice deflect there. He's almost going to get his ult soon. So this could be the play that RLG will be looking for. Self-destruct coming out here from the red side. Not going to catch anyone. Oh, nice flashbang there by the McCree onto Vivi, but she's still able to let go of her recall. Get all damage. Oh no, Flameshot. Managed to get at least a couple of kills there before being taken out by the Lucio. So that could be the opening they needed to try to push in. Now they just need to take care of the D.Va and the Ana. They should be able to push that payload all the way in.
Now it looks like they're going to back up.
Yep, they're going to back. I guess they're going to back out because they don't have the ultimates, unfortunately. Just going to try to save. They still have 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
Jumping in from Hakulo there.
Alright, Hakulo. Gonna be going in front center. They still need to try to get a pick off here before they can go in and unleash that ultimate.
Pulse Bomb is gonna miss from Vivi.
Oh no, but Pepsi Cola gets a kill onto Vivi as well. So Ana now the focus of the Winston. He goes into the Primal Rage. Pepsi Cola gets smacked off. KB now the focus of Hakulo. Being smacked into the Archer. Ooh, actually dies inside the spawn there. So Hakulo doing a lot of work here. KY also getting taken out there by Flameshot. CK gonna try to take out Frungy there on the McCree. Laser Beam trying to meet his part, but Pensacola with the grenade.
His Graviton Surge. They might get punished for this, especially if they don't get the point here.
They might be saving for the next push though, because they still have 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yep.
And it looks like the payload actually reaches destination.
A bit of a C9 coming out there. Boom Boom Power being a bit too far away from the payload to actually stop it.
That's always a danger when you play Winston and you try to contest a payload. If you just rocket jump too far away from the payload, then if you're the only person there, there's no one defending it, it's going to go to its destination. So
yep, so CK ended up not being punished there for not using his Graviton Surge, in my opinion. Maybe they should have thrown more ultimates into that fight to perhaps take it more decisively so they were able to push the payload cleanly, but a C9 coming out from LCP then it's going to mean that Rozhok is going to take the point with a pretty fast time, 2 minutes 48, nothing to scoff at. It's not the fastest of times ever, but it's a pretty good time.
Alright, we're going into the mirror match now. We're going to swap places. LCP Party is going to be on the offense. And now Rozhok's Goblins will be on the defense. So let's see if they will be able to repeat that performance that was set by Rozhok's, or will Rozhok's be able to defend this first point away from LCP and delay them long enough to prevent that payload from reaching its destination. Let's go ahead and see. Both teams going to be setting up defenses, and ooh, an interesting pick coming out
My ultimate is charged.
on the Rozhok side. Though, I would say interesting just mainly in the context of this tournament, but I guess it's something you kind of see quite often whenever you play in normal competitive.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a very common hero to be seen, especially in this dive meta. You know, so many good counters against her are played at such a common level, but they choose to go with it anyway, perhaps trying to experiment with something new, perhaps, yeah. First game of the day they want to play.
Or perhaps they expect that, you know, the other team is probably using a kind of composition that they know that this particular pick was going to counter.
Yeah.
So we'll see. All right, they're going to be going in.
They are going to spot
They're going to see the
Symmetra.
microwave, so they know that the Symmetra is around. So Winston's going to jump up ahead and try to see if he can spot out those turrets, but Hakulo's going to be meeting him right in the center of the arches. Hakulo just going to be falling back. They're just going to wait for them to try to dive in. So Bom Bom Pow on the Winston, going to try to dive in there onto the Ana. Ooh, nice sleep dart being done there. It's going to be sleep dart just a short while. Sentry turrets are going to be down. The front lines here. Oh, but then Bom Bom Pow gets taken out. KB in the skies, taking out Flame Shot as well before the microwave, before the Helix Rocket actually takes her out. Pepsi Cola using a good grenade there onto the Tracer, but unfortunately Hakulo with the Tesla cannon is a little bit too much for the Ana to handle, so she goes down. CK holding at the archers here. Ooh, gets a nice kill there on the Tracer of Frungi.
Yeah, CK is showing exactly why he's one of the top DPSs in Malaysia. Amazing aim, amazing tracking, looking out for that Tracer, immediately hitting the double headshot onto her. She will go down really quickly there.
And the Biotic Grenade also taking out someone there.
Yeah, and we see this really defensive position coming out, waiting for that Farah. He knew exactly where she was going to come out from, and she will go down. CK amazing with that positioning.
That was a perfect call out. Now the Farah is down. The tank's going to have to stay behind the archers, but they're going to try to push the issue here. Rozhok's trying to get a quick kill there on the Bom Bom Pow. He goes down. Flame Shot still front and center there, trying to get some more kills. Frungi very low. Oh, gets taken out by CK again. And now it looks like
We can actually see that the shield generator is up on the side of Rozhok. So they are expecting not to die, not needing that teleporter, rather actually have that shield generator to buff their health, make sure they take the fights more decisively, as they're going to jump in right now.
Oh no, Hakulo taking out Bom Bom Pow. Flame Shot with the Dragon Blade. He's going to take out Frungi as well. He's going to use Shuriken to get Xiaowai out of her mech. She goes down, and it looks like the entire lineup
going
got
to be
taken
a
out.
clean wipe again for Rozhok. This is turning into a massacre. But definitely, you see the way their team plays. They're very experienced. They know exactly every nuance of this map. They knew the typical place that a Farah would come up from, and they positioned for that. They knew where enemies are going to jump, and they positioned for that. Flame Shot's going to be forced away though.
Alright, another boosted Monkey is going to be coming in there. Just only taking some Senji turrets, but Xiaowai gets out of her mech, uses a self-destruct, while Bom Bom Pow is going to go behind and try to fight against the Soldier 76, bumping the Primal Rage, pushing that soldier around, but not quite getting the kill yet, and gets sleep darted though. As Frungi still tries to get a kill there onto the Symmetra, whose beams are just locking onto her. Oh no, Vivi getting a double Pulse Bomb kill there. Now just try to put in some damage there onto Pepsi Cola. Pepsi Cola is down.
Another clean wipe coming from Rozhok. Yeah, okay, so they're being a little bit conservative with the ultimates on the side of LCP here, and the Winston did spot out that shield generator, probably going to make out that call to their team. Well, I believe what they're not doing is that they're not respecting the Symmetra turrets enough to kill it. Because although the tanks managed to get past the wall, the rest of them are getting melted down, as we see here right now. Pepsi Cola are going to go down to CK.
BB gonna try to find Frungi. Tracer versus Tracer. Okay, Nano boosted. Flame Shot. Dragon Blade. Getting 2 kills, 3 kills. Could he get a 4th? Pepsi Cola with the anti-nade is gonna force him to get back here for some healing. But well played there by Flame Shot. Still able to get those kills all the way in and preventing LCP from even coming out beyond the archers.
And the beat has been dropped just to get them out of spawn. Hakulo just zoning with his Primal Rage, and no one's gonna touch the point. Yeah, the side of Rozhok doing very, very well to zone off the enemy in the closing seconds of this round.
0-3.
So it looks like this first map is gonna go to Rozhoks. Don't fret, they still have one more chance in the 2CP map of Anubis.
It's more than likely we're going to see Flame Shots get the play of the game here. This guy has been on fire. Yep, and 5 out of 5 Flame Shots gets his play of the game.
I think he's gotten pretty much.
He's gotten every play of the game Rozhok has played right now.
Alright, the
this guy's
blade.
insane.
Oh, Pepsi Cola taking out first. Bomb Power taking out next. Another kill there onto Frangi. And if he will be able to get a third, yes, he gets the mech kill onto Zhao Wei.
The guy's insane.
Insane Genji play here by Rozhok. Now we're going to go and switch to Anubis, and LCP is going to be LCP is going to be defending first on Anubis. There we go. LCP swap. Oops. Okay.
All right, both teams are ready, and we will head right into the match.
Yep. So Anubis 2 CP map has a huge defender's advantage.
Entering the temple of Anubis.
It's also a very good Sombra map, so if there's a time to bring out the Sombra, it's definitely on this map. Sombra being so strong on this map, as everybody being forced to sit on this point. The second point means that most people are going to be caught in that EMP, as well as very well placed health packs. Strategically placed a big health pack here, as well as 2 small health packs by the sides of these pillars. Definitely means that a Sombra on this map is going to be very effective in keeping her team alive. Perhaps maybe they could opt for a one support strategy, as Sombra with those health packs does actually a lot of healing for their team. So not sure if we're going to see it out from either team here, but it's entirely possible. First point, it's not as viable, but because these two health packs are relatively far from where you want to be holding the point on. Definitely not as close as the second point health pack, but it's doable. I've seen teams do it. And as well as 2 small health packs here means that any attacker or defender, either forward hold or forward holding, is going to be able to get that EMP very quickly for their team. Not exactly sure if you're going to see it from either side here, but it's going to be cool to see.
That'll definitely be cool. I mean, if Rozhok really want to try, they could go ahead. Or if LCP feels confident enough, they could try as well. Oh, let me go ahead and swap the scene. Give me a sec. Oh wait. I put a joke name there and it's still there. Oh, sorry. That's Rozhok Loot Goblins.
Rozhok's Loot Goblins, yep.
Okay. Oh boy. Alright, I think we'll just go ahead into the match right now. I don't want to miss the action. Okay, so the match has started. Flame Shot going to be getting a dash there onto the D.Va. Hakulo is going to be forcing them back onto the point there in a very defensive position, while VictorKaxX is going to be behind them. Now Flame Shot is going to be diving in there. VV going to be doing a lot of damage. Hakulo getting a kill there onto D.Va's mech. But the baby D.Va is going to be taken out very swiftly here by VV. Now Bomb Power very low. He's going to be taken out soon. Pepsi Cola is going to be joining him in spawn as well. So CK.
And one thing I would like to point out is that VictorKaxX is indeed on that Sombra. Like I said, the single support strategy, running that here with VictorKaxX going to go on that Sombra, hoping to supplement his team.
I mean, in some ways,
a counter Sombra coming out, hacking the underneath health pack first, making sure that VictorKaxX is not going to get it.
That's a good play there. So let's see if they'll still be able to push in the issue. Probably just going to be able to delay them a bit, as Bomb Power is going to be falling down. Ooh, VB getting a Pulse Bomb kill onto KB. So no more Sombra here for the defensive team. Hakulo is going to get his Primal Rage as he takes down Pepsi Cola. Now Zhao Wei going to be forced out of a mech. KY going to be the focus of attention, while Dragon Blade coming out here on spawn. KB getting taken out right off the bat. Bomb Power going to go into the Primal Rage, trying to hold on to this.
He's going to get hacked here. Very easy target, a hacked monkey, not able to jump. Yep, it's going to go down immediately.
The hack also putting his movement speed all the way down.
Oh, EMP is going to come out. 3 kills with that EMP.
3 kills, oh my goodness. Flame Shot getting another kill again onto KB. Like the Sombra basically not able to fight at all in this defense.
And yeah, complete massacre coming out from the side of Rozhok Loot Goblins here, as definitely they know the Sombra works very well on this map and they know how to work.
Let's change this.
Yeah, and they know how to work around that Sombra. Could see that perhaps LCP not being very experienced, despite having that Sombra, did not charge her EMP very fast. Did not manage to charge her EMP very fast as she goes down almost immediately to the push coming out from Rozhok Loot Goblins. As you can see, the experience of this team really prevailing right now.
I would suppose that the moment VictorKaxX saw that they already had the counter Sombra, he told Flameshot, you focus down that Sombra, make sure she doesn't get her EMP charge, and we'll be able to push onto the payload.
But it's also, I think it's also a bit of LCP Party not playing around that, not playing around their Sombra well enough. Like I saw the exception of maybe one person, nobody jumped down to get that health pack to help her charge it really fast. As we know, one full health pack for Sombra is about 25%. So if about 4 people take that health pack as well as Sombra supplementing it herself, getting shots in and harassing the enemy, she can actually get her health. She can actually get her EMP relatively quickly, but we did not see it come out from KB. Perhaps, yeah, a bit of an inexperience with the team coming out with the Sombra pick there.
Quite possible. But we'll see as we're going to go into the mirror match. Rozhok's going to be on the defense again. And Zhao Wai is going to be building a turret right in front.
Probably not going to stick with the turbine here.
No, it's probably just yeah. Zhao Wai being the main, one of the tankers for LCP.
Oh, an interesting showing. We're going to have the worst character in the game right now on the field.
Come on, give it a little bit credit. He's still kind of good. He's just not as good anymore.
Nah, he's trash.
Trash heroes are trash. But yep,
he's going to be shots here. Let's see if he's going to manage to get a hook onto him.
Nope.
He's going to get juked.
Into the walls. Goes flame shot. Going to come in from the sky. KB still, not able to get a hook there, unfortunately. Still trying to get a kill.
As they're trying to funnel into this small room, and they're going to get punished by Frangi, who was actually watching his team's back.
Oh, no.
So as the backstab came in from Rozhok, Frangi is actually going to get that pick. However, Rozhok is going to be able to back out. Good healing coming out from Rubies over there.
Nice
hook coming out to VictorKaxX will go down.
Okay. VictorKaxX, though he required the Discord orb onto him in order to get the kill.
What is this, Roadhog one-hitting people? Someone put this on Reddit.
Oh, nice hit there. Onto Monkey, Hakulo, very low. But KB's going to stay behind the protective barrier, and it looks like Hakulo is going to get taken out, but he's going to be taken out by Flame Shot instead. So the Roadhog is down. BB on the Tracer using Recall as the Primal Rage is going to be coming out here. But Zhao Wai takes out that Tracer.
CK coming out right now onto the point. But no one from Rozhok is going to be able to touch it as they're all very low health right now.
Momo Power just staying still in the middle of that control point. I'm not sure what happened to it. Oh, okay, he got sleep guarded. Jubies, getting taken out.
Hakulo going to be forced back out right now to the defense. They lost that point relatively quickly.
Alright, there's 6 minutes and 15 seconds left for LCP to try to push all the way in. Definitely not going to be able to set a better time bank time, but definitely can still make an attempt
make a good
for the second point. Yep. Oh, nice hook there onto Hakulo, but he's in the Primal Rage, so no one shot here. Bum Pow going to be taken down a notch here while he's on the corner. Going to be taken out by Flame Shot, who actually gets a kill Anna as well.
Oh, and Frangi will go down. Deflect her Rocket Barrage getting deflected back at her actually.
KY on the Zenyatta, just going to be healing out that Roadhog.
And Zhao Wai is going to sacrifice herself to get her mag back. As yeah, Diva without her mag is not going to be very useful, and she's going to suicide so that she can get it back as she respawns. Just grouping up here, LCP Party, trying to make sure that they don't get picked. VV waiting for the pulse bomb, very sneaky.
Just waiting for that moment to attack.
He's gonna go in, he's gonna get
the kill there on the KYKY! So the Zenyatta is down. The triple tank could be in trouble as Bum Power is going to be taken down, and now she's going to be taken out by VV as well. The recall coming in. Now she's going to go after the second support of Pepsi Cola. The Self-Destruct is going to be coming up with Zhao Wai. The baby Diva very low, gets taken out by VV before she can get back into her mech. So this is an absolute disaster here onto LCP. Frangi finally getting a revenge kill, but the damage has been done. Tracer taking out both supports, taking out the tanks as well. And now Frangi going to be focused down by CK. They're going to have to fall back, and looks like they're not going to be able to make this push at all.
Yeah, interestingly enough, as much shit as I've been giving to Rozhok, he's actually been doing quite a bit for their team right now. Getting the picks onto the tanks and doing a lot of tank busting actually. Oh, EMP's gonna come out from Protexity, gonna pick up Kai immediately.
Alright, Bombo Pow gonna be taken down a notch here by CK's laser beam. Bombo Pow taken out, ooh, but the nano boost is gonna be going onto CK there just for a brief moment though. But KB getting a hook there, gonna get taken out though by CK. The laser beam focusing right on the tip. Pepsi Cola also getting taken out. The Diva Mech defense matrix not going to be a help against TK as he rampages through them, and looks like the entire push line has been taken out again.
Now typically I wouldn't call Zara a high priority target, but when the Zara is such at high energy, you want to be killing her first, as a high energy Zara is one of the highest DPSs in the game, and leaving her unpunished is going to get you punished.
Trying to put some harassment hot rockets from the sky, but then Zarya is just absorbing it, giving her more power actually. Zawai going to be charging in there with the defense matrix, but CK is going to burst right through it. Boom Boom Pow having a nano boost on him is going to try to make a break for the point. Zawai is still trying to get some kills there onto the Zarya. Oh, the biotic grenade is going to hit onto the Diva Hakulo. Vivi still trying to find a kill there onto the... Ooh, pulse bomb!
Not going to
get a kill there. As the Transcendence comes out from KB, going to be chasing after the Tracer of VB on KY. It's the focus of the attention of the Tracer here. She goes for the health pack. EMP coming out on the control point. KY finally getting taken out there by the Sombra of Intensity. Zawai getting forced out of the mech. And now the Baby Diva going in there while the Rocket Barrage is coming in from the skies there. Doesn't quite get a pick off, but Boom Boom Pow managed to get a kill onto CK. Intensity gonna try to go in there one more time. She doesn't have the EMP. She's desperately trying to stay and contest this point here. As the self-destruct is gonna be coming out. Would it be catching anyone? It catches KB there in the corner. Zhao Wei very low, gets taken out there by Protexity. And now this Winston gets taken out finally by VV, and looks like control point successfully defended before they could even get the first tick.
They didn't really do a good job of finding and killing Protexity there, letting him survive, and he stalled the point for a really long time, and that's what allowed Rozhok to come back into the fight. As Protexity is going to hack that health pack back again. And look at that. Look at that. Use that EMP at the start of the fight, he almost has it again.
My goodness, like that's exactly how you should play a Sombra. Just keep hacking health packs, have your teammates keep using them, and there, look at that, she's already having the EMP. Alright, Pepsi Cola gonna nano boost Boom Boom Pow as it goes in after Hakulo, but they need to do more damage in it. The projector barrier is gonna
jump in for Jubies here. Might actually get this kill.
Gonna be taken down a notch there.
Oh, not gonna reach the health pack.
Not gonna be able to get to the health pack. Boom Boom Pow going into the primal rage, gonna knock them off the point there. Try to get some more kills. Zhao Wei taking out Hakulo's mech. And she goes into the self-destruct there. Hakulo, the Baby Diva, desperately trying to fight for survival, but she gets taken out there by Boom Boom Pow. Fist to the face, but Zhao Wei gets a double kill there onto BB and Protexity with both DPSs down. Jubies also gets taken out, and looks like control point has been captured with only 1 minute and 28 seconds to spare.
Took them a while, but they definitely figured out what they needed to do in that round, and good job by LCP being able to take the second point of Rozhok Loot Goblins, a team that has looked so strong coming into this tournament. But yeah, not being able to full hold there, the EMP not quite doing enough, as regardless of that EMP, the team didn't manage to follow up on that, as everybody had been low already. Flame shots had been already like on quarter health, and even with that EMP they were not able to do much. And because of that, LCP managed to take the round.
I do believe that LCP also did a last-minute swap to Reaper before the last push.
Yeah, definitely. And the Reaper, of course, being very strong against, despite the fact that they only had, they had 2 tanks on the side of Rozhok. So, yeah, the Reaper doing work, and of course, Reaper is going to be less of an out battery than Roadhog is going to be, and honestly do a better job of tank busting than Roadhog. So perhaps that was the call that they needed to make. And eventually they did make it, and that's how they kept the point. Good job coming out of them right there.
Alright, so now LCP is going to be on attack again, but they only have 1 minute and 28 seconds to set the bar, whereas Roadhogs, they have 6 whole minutes. So this is very crucial here for LCP to be able to capture this control point as quickly as they can and maybe try to push in for the second, but then have to face the daunting task of defending the control point for 6 whole minutes after that. Okay, Frungi going to be using the Pharah, putting some early rocket shots in, trying to find them and keep them off that perch. CK on the Soda 76 going to be holding that high ground there.
Yep, we're going to see the triple DPS lineup come out from Rozhok here, something that they've They've been comfortable running this entire tournament, having that soldier instead of the additional off tank. And CK is going to be able to shut down.
Oh no, Vivi gets the kill there. Vivi gets a kill there onto Frungy. She goes onto the control point, try to find some more kills there. Boom Boom Pow very low. But then Vivi goes in after the Zenyatta instead. KY getting taken out before Zawai could come in to defend him. So Vivi, satisfied with that, is going to fall back. Wait for them to try to dive in.
Going to go into Drewbies actually.
Oh boy, CK and Drewbies getting taken out there by the Nano Booster Boom Boom Pow. Now Frungy takes out Vivi. As Boom Boom Pow goes in after Vertexity on the Lucio. Vertexity very low. He's going to try to go in one more time to try to put in even more damage. Ooh gets booped away for a little bit, but Vertexity gets back onto the point there to try to contest it before he reaches the second point. It's the second tick, but unfortunately he gets taken out. But it's going to be long enough to allow Hakulo to try to get in there. Flame Shot going to be the focus of attention from Boom Boom Pow. Vivi on the point. Discord Orb on her. She's going to use the recall. We have gone into overtime. They haven't quite reached the third tick yet. But Vivi's going to use a pulse bomb. Going to get eaten up by Zhao Wai. But CK getting a double kill there with his tactical visor. The self-destruct going to be coming out onto the point to prevent them from getting the point. But Vivi is still able to keep it contested. Now Boom Boom Pow finally being taken out there by Flame Shot with the Dragon Blade. And now CK is going to go in and prevent KB from getting onto the point. And KB gets taken out. And looks like that's going to be only that first point there with a 91% capture percentage.
A very nice stagger coming out there from Rozhok Luke Goblins, showing exactly their experience, knowing exactly who needs to go in and stagger first, and make sure that the capture point does not get captured too quickly there by the side of LCP. But then LCP, of course, they definitely could have taken that round had they perhaps focused targets, the staggering targets a little bit better, but it's not going to happen, and Rozhok will take the round, showing exactly why they're the top seed of this tournament right now.
Oh boy, only 6 minutes. They have all the time in the world to try to capture this first control point. The fact that they didn't manage to get it all the way in is going to hurt LCP here.
Boom Boom Pow, however, I would like to give him a shout out, doing very, very well on that Winston. 4 picks coming into that point. He went insane there with the Nano Boost towards the end, getting another 3 picks onto the Soldier, the Ana, and the Lucio eventually. As you see, the doors are going to open.
Alright, the doors are open. Boom Boom Pow.
They're going to sport the Torbjorn.
They're going to see the Torbjorn. BB going into the back line there as Boom Boom Pow try to find a kill here onto Flame Shots, who's completely surrounded inside his room. He's going to use the dash to try to get out. CK on the outside. Going to put in good tracking onto Boom Boom Pow. Takes him out together with the Discord Orb on him. Takes out Zhao Wai's baby Diva as well. As VV goes in the top there, trying to find Torbjorn. Trying to get the kill there, but unfortunately, it looks like Frungy is going to get taken out by CK instead with the Helix Rocket. And now it looks like our LG, they have the control point. There's no one here to defend it. And it looks like it's going to go into the second tick. And 91 percentage points is going to be pretty easy here for Rozhok. And going to take it. And it looks like this is the match.
That is going to be the match. And Rozhok Luke Goblins are going to proceed to the grand finals. Well done. LCP Party still has a chance on getting into the money though. There will be a bronze match later on, ladies and gentlemen, after this next semi-final between MBT Prime and Shikara.
Congratulations one more time to Rozhok Luke Goblins. We'll be seeing them again in the best of 5 grand finals.
And finally, Flame Shots is not going to get the player of the game.
Zhao Wai coming in there with the self-destruct. Oh,
definitely one of the deciding moments there, getting 3 kills with that mech. Amazing play out of Zhao Wai.
Alright, so that'll be it for the first semi-final match. So, but don't go away because we're going to have semi-final number 2 coming up next. And any final thoughts before we sign out?
Yeah, definitely. RLG definitely showing why they're the first seed of this tournament, taking this map very, very convincingly from LCP Party. However, LCP Party very strong showing, even taking a second point off Anubis from and very nearly getting a third off RLG. So it's going to be a pleasure to see what they can do in the semi-finals. I mean, in the bronze match, and let's see what they can do there.
All right. Okay, so until then, I've been your caster here, VictorKaxX, joined here by SogeKing, and we'll be right back after the break.